I'm doing this video in a response to another video that I just watched about a guy. His name is Kyle Maynard. And Kyle's story is very interesting. He was born without arms and legs. And I know of another guy, I think his name is Nick Vujicic, who also has the same ailment. I don't know what you would call it, a disease, very rare disease where you don't grow your limbs. Instead you have stubs. And I watched a video about Kyle, and he decided to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, a really tall mountain. It's like, why would someone do that? Why would someone without arms and legs decide to do that? And the answer to that is that you have to be very inspired, very sure of yourself, very driven from within to even think of doing such a thing, whether you have arms and legs or not. It's interesting to me that to see someone like that giving their maximum effort in their life to inspire people. Kyle believes that that's his purpose, is to help other people find their purpose and be inspiring to them. And I was watching this video and him wondering if he'd ever have a normal life, like a job, a girlfriend, just normal things. And it kind of was a slap in my face. Like, I take for granted that I have a good job and I have my necessities taken care of. I take that for granted. Yes, life's not a cakewalk, but I take for granted a lot of these basic things that I have, and hearing Kyle talk about them and then watching this video of him climbing Mount Kilimanjaro was very inspiring. He tried to wrestle when he was younger and he lost 35 matches in a row. And he didn't give up. And he went on to become a really good wrestler in high school, a champion wrestler. And, from my standpoint, the attempts he made are inspiring to me. That he kept doing it and didn't give up. Super inspiring because it's so easy to quit. It is so easy to quit when things go wrong. And I think the point is not that he lost 35 matches, because it doesn't matter whether you lose 35 times or 100 times or 1,000 times. The point is you make another attempt. You make another attempt after you fail, and that goes for your business, your career, getting your body in good physical condition, finding love in your life, whatever it is that you're trying to set out to do. Chances are you're going to fail at times, or you may even fail a lot. I failed in all of these areas. The failures will happen. And if you keep going, life becomes a lot more meaningful if you're driven to keep trying, to keep giving things a go, and accepting the results of whatever happens. Because there's people like Kyle out there who have a much bigger handicap than you do, and he's out there living an amazing life. And I'm not saying that we should all be like him, but his example of making the attempt, that's the real example. It shows me that there's no excuse not to try. There really is no excuse except fear and laziness and the things that stop us. And he said there was a lesson that the mountain taught him, and that was he found himself looking ahead to how far he had to go still, and instead of looking back and saying, look how far I've come. And I think that's easy to do, like to always look ahead and say, gosh, look at all this stuff I still have to do. When instead you can look back and say, look how far I've come. Look at everything I've done. That's a powerful lesson. So I think this is a big part of life. Giving things a go and not quitting. Just making the attempts day after day. Even if you fail. Like, I fail at things all the time. You know, some of those things I keep private, but I fail at things. I get rejected. I fail to make something happen at work at times, and it happens. failures are a part of life. But if you can keep going, you'll find yourself much more happier and inspired in your life, because it really is about giving things a go, the things that you want in your life, and not giving up. Instead, always pushing forward. So, Kyle Maynard, thank you for your inspirational message. Thank you for having a drive and a mission and a vision for your life. And go watch the video. I'm linking it in this. I'm linking it in the video description and in the article on my website. Just watch the video. It's inspiring. It'll give you extra fuel for the things you're trying to do. Make you try a little bit harder and have a few less excuses. So there's no excuse not to try. You can always do something. If you can move even a little bit, share your voice, you can try. So if you'd like to get my help, there's a coaching option on my website for products and services. You can book a Skype session, an email session, or a phone session with me. You can also contact me through email. And lastly, if you feel like anything here has been inspirational or of value to you, tip me like you would your favorite waiter. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a go in your life, no matter what the result is, and keep at it.